Hi, this is BB. Um, it is the 6th of December. Waiting on time to go to work. And I was looking at the whole situation for the last 3 days or so. I've been home since Wednesday. This Friday. I had yesterday off. Well, I didn't have yesterday off. Somebody canceled. And I didn't have to go anywhere. Now I have to go. And it's like when I'm there, I should be studying. I should be memorizing the script. I have a script to memorize, and it's taking a long time. And I feel like the back of my neck, on my head, I feel like there's screws in there that's like tightening and somebody squeezing them. I go to walk. I've been overweight all my life. I'm not having shortness of breath. What I'm having is a pain like in my arms and my neck and right here on my head. It just I leave my apartment and walk out. It happens a lot if I'm walking from my home to the car. Like if I have an Uber to pick me up or somebody's picking me up, it's like I feel the pain really intensely then, especially when I'm in the car. I don't know what it is. These people just grab hold, whatever it is they're gripping you with. And Kevin Christian would know better what I'm talking about because he understands the ins and the outs of this. I don't. Kevin Christian would understand the ins and outs of this. He gets it. I don't know how they're doing it. He calls it neurolinking. He calls it energy weapons. He calls it broadcast. I think that these are just names, but the actual technology and how it's affecting us, like what is it emitting when we are receiving? Is there something on our skin, under the skin? Is it our natural skin? How does it interact? When it hits us, what happens? I don't think he knows this. He knows what it shows up as in a sense of the sensations are, what he feels. But what it is exactly, I don't think he really knows. I don't think the people who are using these weapons actually know what they are. I don't think they know what they are. But what I do believe is that they're just using them willy-nilly just because they can. Well, the intention is if we die in the process, that kind of, it's like a home run for them. It sets them free because they don't have to worry later about us coming back to getting a lawsuit against them. Especially with my case, because I have some money that I know is missing. I haven't touched my inheritance. And my grandma's stamps, nobody can find them. My father's assets, his assets on paper, which are now my assets, even the ones that belong to us, with both our signatures on, nobody knows where they are. Nobody knows. The person who sold his house doesn't know where his ID is. I've been asking that man since 2020. The house was sold in 2020, but he doesn't have any paperwork for my dad. I smell a lie. I could be wrong. My dad died since 2008. He sold his house in 2010. He had his ID for all those years to sell his house, but he didn't have it when I asked him. The same year he sold his house. And I know he sold it because the income tax, when I contacted them back in 2017, up to then, the income tax was being paid in my dad's name and my stepmom's name. In 2017, as I contacted them, they put it in their names. They put it in his name, the guy who sold the house. So, I'm not sure what happened, what transpired. I'm not sure. Anyway, my point, getting back to this, I don't know how these energy weapons are hitting. And I was looking at a picture. I'm going to put the comparison. I was looking at a picture of how these things actually, these energy weapons, like how it hits. And my face looks so much younger. It looks so pretty. Thank you, you too. It looks so much younger. I look so much prettier. I look so much softer in a matter of 3 years. 3 years. Look at what I look at now. I can't look at my face in the mirror. I wish now that I had looked more then at my face and enjoyed what I had. I wished this looks like some kind of burn here. And it's a design, it looks like that. And they were telling me, remember I talked about it, that they were going to burn my face? They were talking about it. The videos show a pattern to it. They were talking about they were going to burn my face. And there it was. You see these things? They look like acid burns. They look like acid burns. But I feel like I've just been given a raw deal. Like somehow I've been given a raw deal. Not by the universe, but by whoever I counted as relatives. Because there are strangers in here who were hired to mess with me. All the strangers are now making the decisions. Because the family member, the relatives, somebody was in possession of my grandma's stamps, which is now my stamps. Somebody in the relative department was in possession of those stamps. They let me down. They let themselves down. They don't see it that way, but I do. When it comes to my dad's assets, somebody had the paperwork, they let me down as well. They let me down. They did. So I've been let down a lot. This relativity issue here. And now the strangers are making the decisions. The strangers who want money. Somebody is getting paid somewhere handsomely to do this to me. Now, I don't know why this particular modality. Maybe it's just, well, you want a job done. This is what we do. This is the way that feels safest for us. And this is what we do. You don't like it, that's it. But this is how we handle business. And I just fell into the category. That's how I see it anyway. Because none of them seem to have any control. They're actually chiming in. They're chiming in. They're chiming in. So whatever it is, I just feel like this is hurting a lot. And to look at it is hurting. It's just, I'm not sure. Like my neck, I was looking at my neck and how it looks like it's strained. My voice, I'm speaking and I'm losing control of my pitch. Comes out like I'm shrieking sometimes. My throat feels bruised, it feels calloused and thick. My speech is not coming as freely. Mostly because I'm colossally tired. I feel tired. I'm not doing much. You ever noticed that for those of you who are experiencing this for genuineness, for the sake of genuineness, that how little space you occupy even in your own space? You want to do less and you just want to stay in one spot. You don't want to move. Because it seems like no matter where you move, you're hurting. You're not comfortable even in your own place that you're paying for. I'm gonna make another video before the day is out again on how much control these people have over our lives. How much control. And how much we're losing, how much we've lost. So many things we're not being introduced to, new experiences because of these people. It's not good.